Hello everyone and welcome to a new episode of Building Geonosis. I know it's been a while again, but now it's finally time to really finish off this mock and get a few more episodes out before the grand finale. The underside, nothing has changed yet. The upper side, I did work a bit on it, like you guys can see. I mainly worked on the structural integrity of this thing, really finish off these structure beams. Then get some filler in already. Nothing is final yet. I also extended it a little bit that way, so I've done that already. This episode I really want to focus on the terrain, get some terrain done, build some spires, and I also want to improve some things here. Like you guys can see, I really like how this area turned out, but I don't like this bit here, like you guys can see. I really want the bricks to stop here, really in the archway itself. So I'm probably gonna take out this whole section and redo this area just to make it a bit better. I also want to change out these black ones for dark gray ones because that will look more, just better in general. But I'll have to see if I find some pieces, otherwise I'll have to order that. So yeah guys, if you're excited, definitely drop a like already, and let's get right into this week's episode with a little haul. So, a little haul, it's actually a pretty big one. Don't remember quite what I bought, but let's take a look inside, shall we? So what do we have here? A big pile of bricks. So I bought some 10 bricks just for like future projects, as well as Geonosis, maybe to use underneath the dark orange as filler, for example. Because you can never have enough 10. I think this will be very useful in future projects. I bought a bit of everything, like you guys can see, 1x2s, 1x3s, 1x1s, 4x6 and 2x3s. So that's 10. Then we got some filler brick. This here is a big bag of filler brick. These colors are also very useful for future projects, but now we can really use these as filler. Same for these two. Other than that, I bought a big pile of, I think 8x16 medium nougat plates, as well as some detailing bricks, like these masonry bricks, some little slopes, some more tiles. Other than that, I bought these pieces because they looked quite interesting to use in some designs, so I'm glad that I have these now, and I'm excited to start designing with these. Then we have this little bag. We have a lot of jumper plates in here, as well as these big wedge bricks. These are very useful for pillars, for spires. Other than that, we have more plates, 2x2s, dark orange, 1x4s, 2x2s, or medium nougat, also 1x1s, medium nougat, some 1x1s in dark orange, some more plates, like you guys can see here, some more plates as well, some more bricks. So yeah, basically a bit of everything really. You guys can see it, like I bought from every piece that was available in the store, I bought a little bit. So yeah, this will be very useful to use in our project. I don't know for a fact that I have enough bricks to finish the project with this order, but we'll have to see in the future. We can always buy a bit more, like you guys can see. Some more good bricks. I also bought these gold ingots, but that's for the clone base really. Other than that, you guys can see a big bag of 1x6s bricks, because these are very useful to just build very fast, so that's why I bought a bunch more of these. So yeah, that's the haul really. A lot of good stuff, a lot of useful stuff. So without anything further to say, let's get right into the building.
The first thing I want to do in this episode is work on the opening of the door in the arena, just because I don't really like the opening right now. I want it to be a bit more fluent, really follow the curves of the curved slopes around the doorway. So yeah, I'm improving this, detailing it a little bit more and just making it better. And I'm pretty fulfilled with the end result. I do think this looks much better than it was before, so I'm very happy with the end result. So we can place it back and start working on other stuff in the mock.
So guys, this is an example of the spires that I want. This is just a really small one, but I think the level of detail on this little small spire is pretty amazing. So I think if we create this small one, like use the same techniques, same bricks, same details, and make it bigger, then we'll have a really nice spire design. So that's what I'm gonna do next. I'm gonna build this, but bigger and better. Like you guys saw in the time lapse, I made this small one but bigger with the same amount of detail, and I really love how this turned out. I think these spires definitely are the best ones I've seen in the Lego community. So yeah, I'm very glad. It's like a combination of a lot of people, their designs, but put together and made it my own. And yeah, it does look amazing. I used some really basic pieces just to break it up a little bit, and other than that I used pieces that I just detailed very hard and just put loads of detail in. And yeah, I really like how some of these turned out. I also put a little sword on top just to finish it off. And yeah, these two are really nice. Like I want 4 or something in total. Don't know the exact number that I want. Maybe these two can be like on the ground, and then we can make 2 bigger ones for on the arena building itself. But yeah, nonetheless very nice that I made these. Let's continue with the terrain. So guys, time to work on the terrain. Like you guys see, I already made the freeform at the sides. You guys saw that already in last week's episode. I made these 2 bad boys, but now I already made these. I really like how this freeform turned out. I definitely think that this freeform looks awesome and is the best that you can do with dark orange pieces, because you are limited in those pieces. They don't have every piece in this color. So that's why, but I really like this. The only negative I think about this freeform is like, yeah, the corners are a bit like really 90-degree corner, while here the freeform, okay, it's not on here, but here it's very like flowing, very nature looking like. And here it's a bit like a heavy corner. I'm gonna leave it like this for now. We're gonna work on the terrain, and like towards the end I can always make these like a bit better of an angle. So yeah, I think that's the smartest thing to do. First I want to like work on the freeform. I think the smartest approach is start here at the bottom, make this look very nice, then start here building, because like this needs to be on the same level, and then we can really like work those things together towards the middle. But I do want some like differences in heights, etc. So like some pieces we'll have to take out and redo, but that's the general idea for now. So yeah guys, let's get started, shall we? So guys, this is how the freeform looks so far. I made sure to cover as much snow bricks that are underneath as possible. Like you guys can see with these big plates, I covered as much snow brick as possible. I really like how this whole area turned out. I'm very happy with how it looks so far. Sometimes the bricks are loose in here just because I didn't have that many big plates left over, so like I had to use some smaller plates that are loose in here, but we'll secure those when we work on the terrain, no worries. I also added a lot of curved slopes around the side just to make the transition a bit better. Here I could like create transitions with these bricks, but that's just because I have a lot of space to work with here. I don't have freeform here, so you can't really see, but I basically used snot bricks with a slope on top to make transitions like in this little area. but here I couldn't do that just because like yeah, I have a limited amount of bricks and these things are pretty fragile, so I had to use another technique to really like make these two come together. And yeah, I use these curved slopes like you guys can see. Here it's a beautiful transition, here it's a beautiful transition. I really like this transition here. This is like a bit worse, but still a really nice transition. Here is a really good transition. So I basically added these alongside the whole way. So yeah, I'm very happy with how this looks. Last thing I want to do this episode is start working on like a bit of terrain, do a corner or something, just to show you guys how we will move on in next episode. So yeah, let's do that right now. And yeah, here it is guys. I made a little terrain section already, nothing too crazy, like it's a very small portion of the mock. But yeah, this is how I want the freeform to look, and yeah, I absolutely love it. Like it's amazing how it like really slopes up, like this underside's not really like belongs with the upper side plates. Like the transition is very beautiful in my opinion, and I really like this freeform. Like it's pretty robust but still really like yeah, detailed and nice looking. So yeah, I'm very happy with how this little area turned out. Like you guys can see, this is how I want to do the freeform for the whole mock, but that's something we'll do in the next episode. I also made this little terrain section. Like you guys can see, I basically want to make little puddles of medium nougat and then a lot of dark orange with here and there some plates to break it up, and then yeah, of course some jumper plates to put down some minifigs. So yeah, I'm really happy with how this turned out. Here I want to do a mountain, also it's not against like yeah, this here, that's where the jumper, not jumper, but that's where the snot bricks are for, to make a mountain here. So here we'll have to do it very blank, just so we are able to really create a mountain here without having to like work around studs, etc. So here we'll have to do it really blank. The mountain, no idea when I want to start it. I feel like you can only start that when you have like the building here on top, so that's also something we'll have to tackle very fast. But I'm very glad with progress this episode. We mainly worked on like yeah, this area here. We improved this bit here, the gate. You can't see that well, but I'm very happy with it. We also made these spires here in the background, like you guys can see. Very happy with how these turned out. And we made the freeform around it and already put down the first bits of terrain. So I'm very glad with how all this looks. So yeah guys, if you enjoyed, definitely drop me a like, subscribe for more content, and stay tuned for the next episode of Building Geonosis here on the channel. Bye bye guys.